It's Week 15 of the National Football League, and all eyes are on Jared Goff. After his last game, he's now across 3,000 yards for the season. It's the Vikings and the Bengals, and it's coming right up on EA Sports.
Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here's the Viking offense making their way out. They'll be led out by the first overall selection of the 2016 draft. From Cal, it's Jared Goff.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
On second down, here's Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete. You know, Charles, for this defense, look, it's no secret. You're facing a team that is really, really struggling. They haven't won in what seems like forever, but sometimes a desperate team can be a dangerous team, right?
You're exactly right about that, but they shouldn't be. When they're on that type of a losing streak, it's incumbent upon you to take charge of this game early and not give them any reason to hope. Get out and attack them and make sure you knock them back on their butts.
And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They start to drive with White. And he'll get this up just shy of the 30. For the numbers for White a week ago, 15 carries, 56 yards.
Not a horrendous week last week running the ball, but definitely room for improvement for their numbers. No doubt they made some slight adjustments to how they're going to call plays this week. His first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football, because remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
Dillon now on 1st and 10. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. From the 24 now, here's the 2nd down and 6. Now a play fake, and it's gone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
They had a good chance to get the first points of the game on the board, but what a great job defensively, getting a hand in there and knocking it away and preventing that first touchdown.
Throwing on 3rd, Goff. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. This from 54 yards away. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their background. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
First down, here's White. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Burrow looking to pass. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Look at this defense for the Vikings.
They've been dreadful against the run. No getting around it. Number 32, dead last in the NFL.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Burrow, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bengals get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. The partner just looking at some of the struggles they've had this season. The playoffs are not in their future. As they start to peer toward the offseason, what moves might they make?
I think the running back position, and I know we talk all the time about the NFL being a passing league, but the teams that run the ball effectively, they're the ones that go deep into the playoffs and go to the Super Bowl. They have to upgrade here. And you and I both know in recent years in the draft, people have shied away from taking a runner early, but there's that special one there. I say they go get him.
They need two. Here's third down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have the Vikings first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Running up the middle, here's Dillon. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed. They run once more with Dillon. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They'll try the air now with Goff. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Osborne. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. In motion right is Osborne. He'll get it here on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. This one brought in by Jefferson.
That's interference. Defense.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Out of the gun. Goff. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
On 2nd down, Dillon. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain that time, and now it's 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Goff. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great effort there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are an extra point away from drawing level. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. This fielded right at the goal line. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. So now the Bengal offensive unit back out onto the field. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Burrow on third down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. Here's Burrow. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll go up the middle with White. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now it's Burrow. Into the hands of the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. That's to Chase, he's got it. Touchdown Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with career touchdown number 70. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it as we resume action. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Now the Vikings offense gets set to take over here. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Goff now looking to throw, and that is incomplete. 4th down, so they send out Trenton Gill. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. 39-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. We're in the 2nd quarter. They've got the lead. The lead, though, not so much because of the ground game, because of their air attack, Charles.
So what they're seeing so far is the possibility of things loosening up later in the ground game. Through the air first, maybe they have to start respecting that even more as the game goes on, and then there will be running lanes to find later.
Yeah, try to get him more involved here on this drive maybe. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. Now Dillon on the inside give. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 45-yard line.
Again, it's Dillon. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. That is caught. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a first down. Up the middle they run. Here's Dillon. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 12 more yards there and another first down. From the red zone now, Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 6-yard line.
Dillon up the middle. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2.
Now Goff. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Bengals are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
There's a look at receiver Jamar Chase as the Bengals get set to go on offense. He's doing what he's capable of, having a solid game. Not the most amazing game. He's not over 100 yards, but a good game so far.
And you just know that mentally, he feels like he's one catch away from turning it into a great game and starting on that road. And the defenders are well aware of that, too. They've got to figure out a way to not let that escalate. Keep him right in this zone here and call it a day, because otherwise he can really decimate them.
Better believe they are well aware of his playmaking ability. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half with the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. Open man is Mingo. He's got it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a first down. And Burrow going to throw again. To the right side here, caught by Kincaid. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Now Burrow. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's 2nd and 10. Now it's Burrow. He'll let this go for the end zone. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there. 36 yards. And the Bengals go up by 2 touchdowns. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. Minnesota's offense takes over possession. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Goff, and the throw here caught by Addison. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. On the handoff, this is Dillon. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 48 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Options galore here, second and a few inches.
On the pickup. It's second and inches.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down.
And less than a yard.
Play action. It's Goff. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a first down. Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second and 12. Here's Goff. Complete to Addison on the out route. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 2 yards to go on third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Third and 2. Goff. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
Automatic first down.
The roughing the kicker called on fourth down. What a big break. Leads to a 1st and 10. Here's Goff. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. K.J. Osborne, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Vikings have cut it back within a score. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Cincinnati set to take over once again. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Again, it's Burrow. Throw left side complete to Chase. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward.
Meanwhile, Burrow's throw taken in by Thornton.
So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll start up at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, and they have just about gone to halftime with the Panthers out on top. Bryce Young has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we head down south to Tampa to check on the Bucs at home at Raymond James Stadium. And for the moment, they trail the visiting Saints in that one. Chris Olave, over 100 yards receiving and a touchdown catch as well. Finally, we're off to Atlanta. Check.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
A run to begin the second half with White.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Opting to run again here with White. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it.
And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now it's Burrow.
And that one too wide and incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 21 yards there on 3rd down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Now Burrow on 1st down. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 and the 19.
So on fourth down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal.
From the left hash, it's a 36-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And the lead works its way up to 10, 24-14. Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
It's the Vikings' turn on offense. We get ready for their first possession of the second half.
And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Here's Goff. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Trey Hendrickson, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Bengals take over 1st and 10. Jamar Chase hoping to be at center stage yet again as the offense returns to the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he rifles one incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
The Bengals bring out their punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. This is taken at the 15. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And the Vikings now heading onto the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
But plain and simple, that's the 2nd time today that he's dropped a pass.
And that one, I think, maybe even a little easier than the earlier one that he dropped. Surprising.
Was this game announced as a night game prior to, and maybe his rhythm is just off? Just got thrown off. He's got to wake up, enjoy the sunshine, and go play.
Another throw on 2nd down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To the air again. Goff.
The throw out wide going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10. Ready to go on offense. Out come the Bengals. This crew had to punt last time they had the ball, but when you've got a lead like this, you content to play the field position game?
You are to an extent, especially if you like your defense, because you have the lead, you've been controlling the game. But why put them in a tougher spot? You want to get out there and get something done on offense and maybe take command of this game yourself.
A 2nd and 11 from the 19. Burrow looking to pass. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. They will throw on first down with Burrow. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Finding space at the 40. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll try the right side here with White. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to work. Kind of like if you're trying to be a comedian on open mic night at the Improv and you run into a tough crowd.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They run straight ahead here with White. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Marcus Davenport there to take him down. 2nd and 10. They stay on the ground with White. And again, he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain. So they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. Here's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jonathan Mingo, 43 yards. And the Bengals are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the 4th. Meanwhile, Goff's throw taken in by Hockenson here. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 45-yard line.
Goff now looking to throw. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards the play. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again is Goff. Complete. Jefferson the target. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Bengals.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. In motion right is Osborne. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. Eddie Pinheiro on now.
From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. The kick by Pinheiro is good, and that will close the gap down to 14. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10
at their own 21. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
It's a gain of 9.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and a yard.
30-yard line.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals 1st down as the tackle made up near the 35.
A gain of 5. And a Bengal 1st down.
Now Burrow. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So roughing the passer penalty and an automatic 1st down.
And that's the mark of a bad team, partner, because that's an easily preventable penalty, but they just didn't take the proper steps to make it so.
And he's able to skip away from that first defender on his way to a pickup of 5.
Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They keep it on the ground. White again.
And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Gain of 12. 1st down, Cincinnati.
Burrow will throw. And he slings one that's incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
And some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
They go right back to White here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Now a give up the middle. This is White. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down, they've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This is 3rd and 8. Fighting to stay upright. And probably the wise decision there. No one open. He just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that will extend their lead even further.
So that almost certainly the final piece to this puzzle, a 3-score lead. I don't think there's any coming back from there.
But you know, normally I'd get on you for giving up on the game right here, but I do think you're right in this case. This late in the game, 2 scores is tough enough. 3, I'm with you. That seems out of the question.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
And now out comes Minnesota.
It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. And the throw here caught by Addison.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. One play has them to the 37 here for 1st and 10. Here's Goff. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. And now they're in the hurry-up.
That's a gain of 8.
Again, Goff. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. Desperation time for Goff on fourth. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Goff. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Now it's Goff.
That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
We're going to give out a little applause on that play. It has to go to the defense. More good work by them. They've taken away the passing lanes all game long, and you can see the frustration that it's causing because he just about threw that one into the first row.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White, and he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning.
2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
On 2nd down, Whitlock. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
It's a gain of 3. And a Bengal first down.
Now a give to White. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory.
2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Vikings 45-yard line.
On a handoff, it's White. And good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
So this one in the win column now for the
1, go 1, ready, stop. 1, stop. 1, 2. Let's go. 1, 1, 2, 2. 2, 2. 1, stop. 1, ready. 1, 1. 1, ready. 2, 1. 1, 1. Stop. 1, 1. Go 1. 1. 1. 2, 2. 1. 1. 1. 1. Stop. 1. Stop. 1. 2, 2. 2. 1. 1. 2, 2. 1. Stop. 1. 1. 1. 1. Go 1, ready. Stop. 1 more. 1. 1. 1, ready. 2, 2. 1. Sit. Stop. 1 more. 1. 1. 1. 1. 1. 2, 2. 1. Let's go. 1. One, hut. Hut. One, hut. Two. One, hut. One, hut. One, two, hut. One. Hut. Two. Hut. One, hut. One, hut. One. Two, hut. One. Hut. One, hut. One, right? One, hut. One, hut. Two, hut. One, hut. One, hut. One, hut. Tuck. One, right? Tuck. Sit. Two. Go one, right? One, hut. One. One. Two, hut. One. Tuck. One, ready? Tuck. One. One, hut. One, ready? Two, hut. One, tuck. Let's go. One, hut. One, hut. One. Two, hut. Go one, hut. One, hut. Tuck. One, hut. Tuck. One, hut. Two. Don't worry. 2-2, what? Oh, what? Huh? Oh, what? Huh? 2-2. Oh, what? Oh, what? 2-2, what? One more! Huh? One more! Huh? Huh? One more! Huh? One more! Huh? Oh, what? Oh, what? 2-2, what? Sit. Oh, what? Hold on, Stop. One more. Stop. One more. 2-2. One more. One more. Let's go. 2-2, huh? Two, huh? One more, stop. One more, huh? One more, huh? One more, huh? 2-2, huh? One more, huh? Stop. One more. One more, huh?